What's up, guys? It's Darren Nathan from Turner Genetics. It's been a while. We haven't filmed in a while. I think we did chest and shoulders workout at the end of last year and 10,000 calorie challenge, which is a pretty good video. We had 1,300 views and we were pretty impressed with that. We just fallen off the ball a bit with the filming on YouTube, various things. So we're starting fresh today. We're starting to think of a shredding series. We're going to make a 6-part episode where we're going to go from fat swole, which we pretty are today, and then we're going to go to we got holiday in 12 weeks. It's just strange enough, we're actually going to the same place on holiday. We're not going at the same time, we overlap each other, but that was just coincidence, not planned. But so this shredding series is going to start today. We're just going to do like a quick physique update. We're going to do a weigh-in as well, so you guys can understand kind of the weight we started at and the weight we finish at. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's been pretty annoying and frustrating time for me, especially because we've basically tried to train, obviously trying to make those gains during the winter period, but unfortunately for me, probably since Christmas, I've had really bad. I was probably in the gym for about 2-3 weeks since December, and my both wrists were actually really painful. I couldn't basically bend them back, like any sort of like bench or even raises on shoulders. I couldn't really do a lot. I think it was from military press, from doing shoulders with a barbell, and to be honest with you, it fucked my wrist up for a while. And then once my wrists sort of repaired themselves, then I started getting back into the gym again, enjoying again, and then a couple of weeks ago I had a viral infection, which I wouldn't say I'm really over now, but
that's why he looks all scabby.
That's why my eyes
looks like a drug addict. No, he's not a drug addict.
And I didn't really train for probably 6 or 7 days, and that really put me back a little bit. But this week I've trained like 4 times. I've tried my best at this week, and hopefully now it's not the greatest start to the shredding series, but I said it could be worse. Could be 6 weeks in, and you could end up hampering your gains, your goals really. But luckily, it's just happened beforehand. Let's just hope now for the next 12 weeks or so we can get good sessions in. Keep dropping that weight, and I'm probably a little heavier than I should be, but I always say that, but I always am. I guess I like the winter months too much, to be honest.
Yeah, so this year we're literally planning on, I was semi-shredded last year, probably, a lot of people you see on Instagram, I was probably their bulk version of being shredded, which, to be honest, some people on Instagram, their body fat is so ridiculous on a yearly basis. I don't know how people do it. But this year we're going to truly try and get down to as low body fat as possible. We've got just over 12 weeks, so I think it's Monday, it's 12 weeks on Monday we go, so we need to just be careful that we got a stag do and a wedding coming up, but they're going to be our days where they're going to be a cheat meal kind of day, so we're going to skip complete cheat meals every Saturday, which we do.
That's what hampered us last year, I would have thought, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like eat until you can't eat anymore. Like Domino's pizza's nice, but when you can't eat anymore because you're so strict during the week, you come to the weekend, Domino's pizza, then I was eating mine, then I was eating Mrs., then I was eating ice cream after, and then it was just getting silly, and you're back to square one. So instead of losing, £2 a week or £1.5, you're losing like 0.5 of a pound, and people say that's negligible, but it does finally come off, but it just takes a lot longer. So we were going to start last week, but the problem they've had with this viral infection has been the great, like sinuses, sneezing, headaches and stuff, and it's not been nice, to be fair. He hasn't had the rub of the green with the gym and stuff. He's had a few things. He does make excuses, he makes more excuses than me, but we got no excuses. Another excuse. Yeah, get the cough in. No, there's no excuses now. We're going to fully concentrate on this. We're going to try and upload a video every 2 weeks, and people say, well, that's not very often, but people have to understand that we don't live in the same city. We have to train together on the weekends. It's taking a whole Saturday to do some filming, and then I've got to edit the video in my house in Cardiff because I live in Bristol during the week, so I only get 2 days per week to edit the videos and stuff, so it's pretty difficult to try and cram it all in. I will probably invest in a laptop, an Apple Mac laptop, just to get some of the editing done, because our Final Cut Pro is only on Macintosh, so we're going to I might invest in one of those, but at the minute I use an iMac setup upstairs, so we've got a big screen and stuff. It's a good computer, but it's not ideal because you can't lug around a 24-inch iMac back and forth Bristol every week to do editing, so I need to think of a more strategic way of doing it. But what you'll see next in the video, we'll do a weigh-in followed by a physique update. We'll do a voiceover of that, but yeah, and also you'll see what we have for breakfast. We did our weigh-in then we did the physique update. We had some breakfast because we were starving. It's about 11:30 on a Saturday now, so we were pretty hungry, so we thought we'd get the breakfast in before we started the video.
Yeah, just a bit of proof. I don't even see that, but it's 9th of March today. Maybe you won't see that because we had trouble doing that in the past, but just to prove you it's the right date.
Yeah, so it's the 9th of March, and this is the day we start. So on 92 days, the whole thing works out. But no, we'll go into more detail later. I'll catch you guys in the next clip. What's up, guys? This is Darryl with the commentary. These are our weigh-ins and our physique updates. Here's me weighing in at 201 pounds, which I was pretty impressed with. Last year I started at around 209, I think, so I've lost a bit of weight already. I'll just clean up the diet this week. Here's Nathan weighing in at around 207 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
So Nate's got a few more pounds to lose than me, which is always going to make things harder for him. Here's our physique updates. Here's our front pose here. These are basic bodybuilding poses. We tried to do them in tandem, but we only had one recording device, so I just did a split screen on these. We've got quite a lot of body fat at the minute. Got a hell of a lot of weight to shred. Nate's probably going to have to do about 25-30 pounds, and I'm probably more the 20 to 25 pounds, but I'm pretty confident I can do it. Everything still needs work. We're never content with our physique, so as they are today, you just take them. Nathan, you see, he's got a bit more fat than me. People say we don't train legs, but I think it's pretty evident in the video we do train legs, just not very gifted genetically. There's no excuses, but we will, there's something we're working on with someone trying to get better. It's strange because we are identical twins, but we do have very different physiques. I'm a bit more broader on the top than Nathan. He's slightly shorter than me. However, Nath in certain areas is a bit more muscle dense than I am, as in like his thickness is a bit larger than mine. Don't really know why that is. We both had our stints in and out of the gym. I probably am a bit more consistent than him, which is probably why I'm in a slightly better shape than he is at the minute, but we don't look great at the minute. We don't look like Instagram models, but this is just true reality of the way people look on a daily basis, to put some reality on it. Ensure that people stay grounded, because some of the things people have on Instagram aren't always achievable. We're not ashamed of the way we look at the minute. We know we've got work to do, but trust me, by the summer we will have shredded physiques. We will be decent shaped, and hopefully we can put some comparison videos up and show you where we started and where we've ended up. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting on the cardio and looking a bit more shredded. You feel a lot better about yourself. The only problem is you end up looking like a stick rake for a while, looking so skinny sometimes and a bit flat and depleted. But no, mark my words, this summer we'll bring our best physiques we've ever had, and I can't wait to make this video when we do the comparison between the two. Over to the next part of the video where we guys show you what we have for our basic weekend breakfast. Right, guys, this is about breakfast time now. I'm pretty starving. Been up quite a while now. We've done our weigh-ins and we've done a quick physique update. We're going to do some basic breakfast. If you guys can't cook this, then you need some serious cooking lessons or something, because it's pretty easy. We're going to cook some egg whites and some bagels. We're going to start with cracking 2 eggs into a protein cup, simply like that. And then what we've got here is bulk powders. If you're not familiar with, just Google them. It's a UK company. They do liquid egg whites in a bottle. It's the most simplistic thing, or simplistic way of getting egg whites into your diet. Save you cracking millions of eggs. Just do crack 10 eggs and separate 8 yolks out. The reason I don't have all the yolks into the breakfast is because just excessive fat you don't need. 2 yolks is plenty, but what you're looking for is the protein more than anything. So people go, no, you should eat the yolk, but why would you waste all your calories? It's about 55 calories per yolk. You're talking 500 calories just in yolk if you have 10. So this is why we use the liquid egg whites. So we've already got roughly on MyFitnessPal, it gives you the values for 2 whole eggs, and then we add another 270 grams of egg whites into here using scales. Really straightforward. I do recommend, if you are going to start a diet, getting a set of scales, because if you don't, you won't be able to track your food properly, and you'll be all over the shop and wondering why you're not losing weight or why you're feeling hungry all the time. On there then we just add in a bit of milk, simply just 50 grams of milk. How you measure that, it's actually negligible on your calories anyway. There you go, there's 50. We're just going to heat up the pan with some Frylight butter spray. People say it causes cancer or whatever it does, but you know, if you want to use olive oil, you can use olive oil. But well, I use this on a daily basis. So just going to heat up the pan. Wait for the pan to get hot with some of the butter spray in there. Just need a couple of sprays. Stop it sticking. Whisk your egg whites up, the yolk. Simply, so simple this is. You can't cook this seriously, you need some like cooking lessons from Jamie Oliver or something, because this shit is basic. Wait for the pan to get slightly more hotter, and then simply just pour it in. And what we do add to make it a bit flavoursome, because it can be quite bland eggs, so we just get some stuff out of here. So start with some black pepper, just a bit of that on the top. There's onion granules. I don't know, it's Walmart's version in the UK. It's called Asda onion granules. They're not fried onions, the ones you dry ones you get in a thing. They're fried in loads of fat. These are just ground down onions like garlic granules. So we just put some of that onto the eggs. Just makes it taste much nicer. Some pink Himalayan salt. You probably see that all the time. Apparently it's got more better minerals than normal table salt, so that's why we use that. And we just put it in a bit of parsley, and that's the eggs completed. Right guys, we're going to have some New York bagels with our eggs. These are our favourite, me and my brothers, cinnamon and raisin bagels. I think they're approximately 240 calories each, 1.3 grams of fat and 7.7 grams of sugar, which is probably the worst part about it. Let's be fair, that's less than what an average protein bar has anyway, so we'll just stick two of these and toaster ready. I know I don't really go with eggs, but it's Saturday morning, thought we'd have something nice for breakfast. Well, this is the meal complete now with our bagels, and I have scrambled ours like some sort of fucked up omelette, but yeah, we'll go quickly smash this now and then run through calories afterwards and head to the gym shortly then.
Hi guys, we're just at Pure Gym now in Cardiff Gate. We're just going to film our chest and shoulders workout, try and make it a decent one today. Obviously to take advantage of training together, which is always decent when you have a spotter, especially progress as you train a bit more. We've got a pre-workout with this NO Explode, this the original pre-workout we used to take probably 6 or 7 years ago when we first started training, and to be honest, we haven't used it in a couple of years, and it's another good home bargains purchase. It was only 10 quid for a small pouch, so yeah, it was worth buying. Stop telling all our secrets, we have to get supplements on for cheap. But no, like Nate said, we're going to do a chest and shoulders workout. It's quite a high volume. It's the second one of the week for me. I usually do one on a Tuesday and a Saturday. Pretty high volume. Obviously we're going to be filming every other week now, so chest and shoulders won't be every Saturday, it'll be when we can, but we usually do it on a Tuesday and a Saturday, high volume, 3 exercises on chest, 3 exercises on shoulders, then we finish off with traps. So, and sometimes do throw in a bit of triceps, but I've nailed triceps twice this week. I've done it at the end of chest and shoulders, and I did a separate arms workout, so yeah, my leg's pretty sore from yesterday. I think Nate did legs yesterday with his missus. So I think yeah, we're just ready to go smash a gym, take some pre-workout, and yeah, hopefully get you guys some good content, some good footage. I'll see you guys in the gym.
What's up guys, this is Darryl with your commentary over the top of this workout. Today we did chest and shoulders, quite a high volume workout. First exercise we did was rope face pulls with a cable machine. Face the pulley with a rope or dual handles, depending on which one you prefer. Pull the weights directly towards your face. Separate the palms of your hands as you get nearer your face, so your hands end up being in line with your ears. Once your hands are in line with your ears, you want to hold it for a second or two, and then release the weight back to the neutral position slowly, so you get a good contraction. Always be in control of the weight. The second part of the warm-up was 2 sets of 15 on cable flies. This is basically just for a warm-up. This is to allow the muscles to get warmed up and get some of the volume through to the muscles. You want to control this. You don't want to go too quick through this, and make sure you hit those high rep range. Nothing too heavy. You don't want to overdo it before you start the workout, but you want to get the blood flowing into the muscle, get a good pump on, and ensure that you get a full stretch. So there's nothing worse than going straight into a chest workout, picking up heavy weights and then pulling a muscle.
Yeah, go on.
The exercise 2 for this workout was for chest. We chose the Smith machine for this one. The bench is up 1 notch, so it becomes an incline bench press. Smith machine is always good to get an additional weight through the exercise, but not having to worry too much about your form, because the range of motion is usually done through the machine, not through you being stable. So start with 15 reps, work your way all the way down to 8. I recommend this, and then usually at the end, depending on how the last weight felt, we drop the weight back slightly, then do almost a set to failure. And this is really good for getting volume through your upper chest. For exercise 3 of the workout, we did a double drop set. This for your interior and medial deltoids. This is the mid and the front deltoids in more simplistic terms. This triple set is an absolute killer. You start by standing lateral raises with your arms at 90 degrees. Lower the weight slightly for the next set, where you do standing lateral raises without the arms bent at 90. And then the third part of the exercise is seated lateral raises, as Nathan's doing there. For the last part of the set, we sit down and we do those again dropping the weight. The important things for the lateral raises is not to get the weight too above the shoulder line. You want to control the weight, and as you come up, you want to kind of twist your pinky, so your hand palms turn inwards towards the middle of your body. I see a lot of people throwing up huge weights well above their head, so their arms are not travelling from 90 degrees from their side to kind of the cross position. They're going well above the cross position, and they're nailing weights, and there's a high weight of your rotator cuffs getting absolutely ruined. Me and Nathan have fallen foul of that. We've been lifting now for probably 6 or 7 years properly, and yeah, we still have rotator cuff issues now, but we still have to train smart instead of training with your egos and shitloads of weight. So yeah, this is an absolute burner, this workout. You want to start really with lateral raises. You want to start low with the weight, slowly raise it up, and then squeeze at the top. Like I said, turn the pinkies in, and then lower the weight back down to the neutral position, and this should get your shoulders on fire. These are how you get your 3D delts. The fourth exercise for the workout was for chest. We did a slight decline dumbbell press. The benches in our gym allow us to take the notches down backwards, so you get a decline effect on the bench, but not all gyms have this. So I suggest if your gym doesn't, stick some plates underneath the front of the bench, and that'll prop the bench up into a position where you are mocking a decline dumbbell press. So start with the weights out in front of you with your arms straight. Lower the weight down to it, come near your chest position without going too deep. If you go too deep, it'll put huge emphasis on your front delts, and you could end up getting rotator cuff issues in the future. So I recommend that. So once you get around your chest, you want to extend the weights back up. You want to squeeze as you hit the top, and then lower the weight slowly back down into the position where they're fully stretched. So the fifth exercise of the workout was for the deltoids. This was reverse machine shoulder press, and what I mean by reverse is we just sat the other way around on the seat. It just feels a bit more comfortable, and it targets the shoulders, in our opinion, a bit better. Start with moderate weight, nothing too heavy. You want to press the machine up to the top. Don't spend too long at the top. You want to come down to the bottom without hitting the stoppers on the machine. I recommend doing a slight pause at the bottom on this one. This was the sixth exercise of the workout, and this was for chest. This is more of a finishing exercise to really target the deep muscle fibers. Set the pulley to its highest position, grab the handles and bend over parallel towards the floor, but not quite parallel. You'll end up tipping over probably. Have a slight bend in your elbow to take the emphasis off your biceps and putting it onto your chest. You can have issues with your tendons and stuff if you take too much emphasis on your biceps. So have your palms together in the middle. With them together, allow the weight to extend outwards in a controlled fashion. When you hit the shoulder line, contract the muscle and bring the weight back to the neutral position, squeezing as you do for a second or two in the middle. Unlike your compound exercises, which you'd low rep range, keep this rep range quite high. We are finishing off chest after all. This is the final exercise of the workout. This was for kind of your lower chest. It's a standing cable fly, or also known as the high to low cable fly. You want to kind of follow the same instructions really as the previous exercise. Obviously you're just standing in a different position here. You want to try and squeeze as you get to the bottom. As you can see, Nathan, he's not going higher than the shoulder line here. Again, that's just taking the emphasis off the rotator cuffs and ensuring you get a good squeeze on the chest. What's good, guys? Just finished up in the gym. We didn't get around to doing traps in the end. Pretty spent, and we energy-wise.
Yeah, pretty screwed now. Yeah, to be fair.
We both get up early for work during the week, and then while the weekends are done, but there's no excuses. We did smash a workout. We did 3 sets on each exercise. Did a bit of a warm-up. I think you do quite a lot of stretching as well beforehand, because both have had rotator cuff issues in the past. That's just wear and tear, I guess, of the years we've been training. So we just finished up in the gym. But I'll go head home and get some food. It was a good session, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good session. The only annoying thing when you're trying to film was it's not really like, it's not saying like it's not worth filming, but a lot of times when you film you're trying to gather content, but it sometimes interrupts the workout a little bit.
Yeah, the effectivity of the workout is.
And then we saw our cousin in there, had a bit of a chat as well, so it doesn't really matter doing those things, but all the little interruptions, it does take probably about half an hour of your time in reality. But
yeah, and the momentum of the workout gets less, but there's no excuse. We still finished the workout. We've been here a lot longer than we planned on, but we got the content done, we got the workout done. Now it's time to go home and eat or whatever. Nathan's going to take me home, and then our separate ways. He'll go home and I'll go home as well. So we're still we're on a diet. We've set our calories. I'm on 2,700 and Nathan's on about the same. We're going to start that, or I started that on from Monday just to clean up my diet, and it's going to continue from there and see how it goes. And if we can still lose weight on 2,700 calories, we'll do it. If not, we just keep reducing the calories ever so slightly. The worst thing people do when they diet is try and go straight to hardly any calories, and it never really works, to be honest. So
you end up like an Ethiopian. And
so we will do a video in a couple of weeks' time, maybe explain how to work out your calories, etc. We'll do that. We have an interesting video coming up next, which I think is pretty interesting. Won't give any pointers away for our 28 followers, no. We're going to head into Asda now. If you're watching from America, it's Walmart if you're American. But we're going to
happen to give a shit.
Yeah, if you happen to give a shit, yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate anybody who gets to watch the video. If you guys can give it a thumbs up and subscribe, we'd be much appreciated.
We would really like to build our subscribers this year.
We're on 28 now. So if we get to 100 by I don't know, by the end of this
and I'll be more than happy.
Yeah, it's not very much, but small steps. And
keep chipping away. It's like the gym, you keep chipping away at things, and eventually your break will come and something will happen. But you've got to put in hard work now. And we really want this to work, it's Twin Genetics, to be honest with you, but it's hard trying to fit it in all the time, to be honest with you. But we're going to try and really give it our best go this time, and hopefully it works out this year, and give you our best physiques yet, basically.
Hopefully, yeah. So like I said, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you can, and comment below if you've got any questions. Much appreciated for the time to watch the video.
Guys,
thank you.
See you on the next one.